Tennessee Historical Commission decides whether Confederate monuments and street names stay or go. Well, right now it's made up of people the governor appoints, but soon that could be changing in a move Democrats say is clearly an attempt from Republican state leaders at a power grab. State Capitol reporter Chris O'Brien dives into a bill lawmakers are planning on reviving for the regular session.
You may remember a few years back when there was a battle to remove the bust of former KKK Grand Wizard Nathan Bedford Forrest from the state capitol. Ultimately, officials did vote to remove the bust with Governor Bill Lee's blessing. But then came the aftermath.
Just felt like 29 members on a commission is too many. So we'll probably bring that back and try to decrease the number.
Hohenwald Republican Senator Joey Hensley filed a bill to decrease the number of members on the Tennessee Historical Commission. He originally introduced a modified version of the bill back in 2021 after the KKK Wizard debate. Then he brought it back this year before kicking it to 2024.
And we're really trying to get more of the commissions across the board where the legislature has more input.
The Historical Commission Board currently has 29 members. Within 3 weeks of the vote on Forrest's bust, Lee replaced 6 of those members. Hensley's bill would vacate the entire board and bring the total number down to 20. 5 from the Speaker of the Senate or Lieutenant Governor, 5 from the Speaker of the House, 6 from the Governor, and then the state historian, state archaeologist, state librarian, and the Commissioner of Environment or their designee.
Then you've got the consistent, just pulling and tugging between the legislature and the governor. The governor has basically ceded all power and responsibility to the state legislature.
Democrats thrashed the idea, saying it's a clear attempt to keep things like Confederate monuments.
What are you trying to protect? What are you trying to rush through? How do you intend to try to use that board once you have control of it?
In Nashville, Chris O'Brien.
Tennessee General Assembly passed a separate bill along party lines earlier this year, essentially creating a subcommittee of the Historical Commission. The subcommittee will focus solely on historical monuments and memorials before the Historical Commission then dives even deeper. Now, the majority of it will be made up of members appointed by the Speaker of the House as well as Lieutenant Governor.